Hello, my name is Julissa, and today I'm going to talk to you about two very serious things, balloons and the internet. Alright, so I know what you guys are thinking. So the balloons actually have a really rich history. They were invented in 1824 when they first started using rubber balloons, and they were used like for various things like military communications, and then later on they started using them for parties and good party. That wasn't that. I'm sorry. All right. So what do balloons have to do with the internet? And that just brings us to our topic today of Project Loon. Now, before I get started, I want to ask you guys to silence your cell phones. Please keep all your questions until the end. And if you need to leave, please leave respectfully. And I want also to thank you all investors for coming today. I really hope you'll like my presentation. And here we go. All right, so despite the mind-boggling number of people in this world, and that number is continuing to grow every single day, 2/3 of the world don't have internet. And that's mostly due to the fact that they're in rural areas and they're out of reach of satellites. But Project Loon is the solution to all that. Basically, they're giant weather balloons that carry Wi-Fi service wherever they go. So I brought with me today my own handy-dandy little model that I made in 10 minutes. All right, so this right here would be called the envelope instead of a balloon. It's called an envelope. And down here, it's carrying all of the tech that it needs to work. So the box that carries all the things that it needs for communication, radio, and then right here on the side here, I have the solar panels that power it, and they are connected to lithium-ion batteries for when the sun don't shine and it still needs to work. And we're moving on to the balloon and its rivals. So it's actually very surprising that Facebook is one of Project Loon's competitors. So in 2014, they actually bought this drone company, and they're planning on using that to spread internet all over the world. Now, these two ideas are very different. You have the balloon and then you have the drone. The drone is obviously more expensive because it's bigger, and then the balloon, however, it doesn't spread as far as the drone would. But the thing is that our balloon is less expensive, and therefore we're able to mass produce it to make up for what it lacks in its coverage. And also, balloons don't have as negative connotation as a drone would. Like you wouldn't want, Stalin or Putin or whoever it is in Russia to, see a U.S. company drone flying over its airspace for, reasons that it doesn't really understand. And, balloons are relatively harmless to governments. And they're not very, they don't really carry much because they really can't because they're balloons. So all they have is just the tech that needs to go. Right, and so the Project Loon actually has a bunch of different partners as of right now. It's worked its way into Australia, New Zealand, and Latin America, and right now it's starting its deals with Indonesia. So, what happens when Project Loon teams up with these countries is that it teams up with the telecommunicators within the country to. They are the ones that provide the LET, and the balloons just spread it around the rural areas. Mike Cassidy, he is one of the lead. He's one of the lead founders of Project Loon, and he said, I've quoted him down here, that from the 4.5 billion people without internet, if just 250 million people pay $5 each, Project Loon would be $1 billion business within a few months, basically what he said. And so, why balloons for internet service? There are a bunch of different ways that we could handle this. One would be the drones, two would be making more satellites, and then why would we choose balloons? Well, they're more fun and they're more innovative, and it's something that's never really been seen before. It's state-of-the-art aerospace technology, and it's opening up new pathways into business. The telephone companies are actually gaining from this partnership, and it also furthers Google's reach and profit margins. More people that have internet, more people are able to go online and go through Google to be able to experience their ad business, and it just adds, it just creates more profit for Google and for the people that are connected to it. And it's also a chance for a lot of people to experience the internet, experience the world from wherever they are, and wherever their isolated place is. So, oh no. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. So, in conclusion, Project Loon is working on its new innovative goals, its new innovative tech with the new aerospace balloons and its ability to withstand the pressures of the stratosphere, and then the innovative partnerships it has with various countries around the world, and the innovative service it has, bringing new things to people who have never really experienced them before. And so I really hope that you liked my presentation and that you really consider investing in our company. With y'all's money, we'll be able to spread our balloons across the world and be able to continuously give internet service to those of the rural area. Thank you. Do you know? Yes.
You might have mentioned this, but how long does one of those last?
Oh, the balloons? Well, when they first started, they really only lasted a couple of hours. In 2013, their pilots in New Zealand, they fell after a couple minutes. But now you can get them to last up to 100 days or more. And it's really great because now you are able to plan when they come down and where they do it. And if they end up falling unexpectedly, they actually have a parachute up on the top. So if they end up falling too fast, they'll just come down lightly.